Shalom. Kal halalim la Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS Ruwell, who I learned this truth from, and salutations and blessings to you elect, starting with the 144,000 and the rest of the 1/3. So this lesson is going to be dealing with the essential oils. All right. What I have before me is these are papers which I took pictures of just for easier sake of the lesson. But these are papers. I went to a I guess you can say it wasn't a seminar, it was a presentation of master essential oil, practitioner. They call them aromatherapy practitioners, right? And this was I was invited by my father years ago, and pretty much I went. And I was glad I went because I received this pamphlet, and this is what I have pictures of. And this is information that you will not readily find on Google about essential oils, unless you buy some but pretty expensive books where you really delve deep into it, because a lot of times you'll really find surface layer information about essential oils, and they'll even try to scare you away from them pretty much. But this is medicine. These are medicinal things. These are great aids that we can use in today's living condition of health that we find ourselves in. So anyway, I'm gonna get right into it. Let's see what the Spirit brings out. It says, number one, what are essential oils? They are lipid, which is lipid, I believe, is fat soluble, and can pass through cell membrane. Increase oxygen availability by an additional 21% within 20 minutes of application. And that's very important. Right? You can eat, or it's like you cannot eat for a few weeks and live. You cannot drink for, I believe, up to 3 weeks. Okay? But, breath, right? You need that, right? That oxygen is the very center of our cells, right? What Esau calls mitochondria, right? We learned that in school, even though I failed biology in high school. But I remember that, right? The mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell, okay? And pretty much, man, when you oxygenate, when your body's oxygenated, and I'm gonna get some benefits of having your body oxygenated. It doesn't necessarily just mean breathe in and out, because people don't even breathe properly. But things like exercise, walking, these things can help. Satan. Anyway. Reading on, it says, number 3, contain sesquiterpenes, okay, which are different molecules, which pass the blood-brain barrier, okay? There's not many things that can pass your blood-brain barrier. There's a barrier for a reason, protecting your brain. So things like nutrients that get up in there, they nourish your brain, right? But there's a blood-brain barrier. Carry nutrients, ozone. You have a thing called ozone therapy. Esau does it. I don't trust it, but nonetheless, ozone therapy exists. But this is one way you can increase that. You have ozonated water as well. I remember seeing that. I never tried it, but antioxidants, right? Why is that important? Well, we live in a dirty society, right? We live in a filthy, polluted society, and every day we're oxidating more and more. Every day you age, either way. But in this place, you got pollutants. You got the chemtrails in the sky, your water, your food supply, okay, even the stress that you receive from triggers. These things cause hormonal reactions in your body, and it affects you in a negative way. So antioxidants is good. Hormones and negative ions to the cell. Negative ions means alkaline, all right? Negative is good. Positive is acidic, okay, in chemistry. Have biochemicals which show up in the blood within a few minutes, and it doesn't mean bad. When you see biochemical, bio means body. Okay, it says show up in the blood within a few minutes of application, and that all trace of these biochemicals is gone in 2.5 hours, indicating that there is no toxic buildup. Support the entire person on many levels. Oils are adaptogens, contain 200 to 800 pharmaceuticals called constituents, which are natural. Okay, they're good for you. Life force of the plant, which the essential oil is something that plants secrete. They create it, okay, and they're used for various reasons. Some of them are used to repel insects and different bugs and different creatures. Some of them are used to attract, like the nice flowery essential oils, that's to attract, mainly for pollination and other things, right? But you have other ones that are they're potent, man, and they keep things away. They repel, right? Life force of the plant and defense system of the plant. Oils are volatile, evaporates or flashes off quickly, thus their ethereal nature, right? And volatile is what it just said, evaporates quickly, so essential oils, they do have a lifespan. Oils contain antimicrobial properties, have many antis, no uncles. Dissolves petrochemicals. That's very important because we have all kinds of petrochemical pollutants in the air as well. This is a petrochemical society, man. Everything is pretty much plastic. When you deal with plastic, you're dealing with petroleum byproducts. I'm sitting inside a car right now. There's a bunch of plastic. This is all petrochemicals. If brothers wear polyester, which a lot of us, hey, I'm kind of changing my wardrobe here and there, but hey, we all got polyester or nylon or some garbage, which are most likely petroleum byproducts. So let's keep going on. Oxygenation, is it important? Oxygen gives life to the cells, transports nutrients, delivers nutrients to the cells, prevents unfriendly bacteria growth, prevents virus from growing, stops premature aging, prevents fungal growth, creates tissue regeneration, keeps the blood pure, strengthens the immune system, maintains youth, gives energy, increases mind and memory activity, increases digestive function. You see how important all that is? That's why I like after a nice brisk walk, especially in a heavily wooded area, maybe by a river, you go for 30 minutes to an hour, you feel very good. And that's a lot due to the actual action of walking versus if you just went and sat on a bench and breathed, but you would still feel good. That the benefit of good fresh air. Okay. Antioxidants, are they important? Antioxidants prevent all mutations, work as free radical scavengers, prevent fungus, prevent oxidation in the cells, help oxygenate the cells. All right, but when you go up here, it creates tissue regeneration, oxygen. That's why they got oxygen therapy. They'll put you in, and maybe your leg is dying for some reason. It's the circulation is cutting off. There's oxygen therapy. You know, when I was growing up, I used to watch a cartoon called Dragon Ball Z. A lot of brothers watched that show because that was that was a millennial show. That was early mid 90s to late 90s. Okay, and I believe they showed you that they would have oxygen therapy in there as well. Okay, but pretty much the benefit is life, right? The blood, it carries iron. It carries iron, which within it contains oxygen. Okay, the scriptures say the life is in the blood, right? So the blood carries the nutrients and all these things, but it carries the oxygen, because as you see here, the oxygen delivers nutrients to the cells and transport cells. Let's keep going on. Alkalizing the body. Alkalizing choices are any choices made that increase oxygen, minerals, and life force in the body. Positive choices. So diffusing of oils into the air. Oils high in sesquiterpenes are the largest carriers of oxygen. And you're gonna see which oil is or one of the oils that are one of the oils that have some of the highest levels of the sesquiterpenes. Okay, and you're gonna be like, oh shit, that makes sense. Topical application of essential oils, right? Which you can topically apply them. A lot of them need dilution. You need to dilute it with the oil, maybe coconut oil, maybe olive oil, if you can get real olive oil nowadays. Jojoba oil, almond oil, whatever you got. Some of them you can use neat, right? Neat meaning without diffusing it. I've used that, you know. I've used birch neat. Birch is very good. You can't use too much, but it's very good. Frankincense I've used neat. Lavender I've used neat as a disinfectant. There's a few oils you can use neat, meaning just apply 1-2 drops. Helichrysum is one of the most expensive oils, but one of the most beneficial. You can use that neat as well. Keep going on. Breathing, cardiovascular exercise, right? These are things that increases oxygen and alkalize the body. Diet high in mineral-rich foods. These are choices that are closer to Mother Earth. Diet high in enzyme-rich food. Release of emotional trauma. Essential oils in the air. Oils have the power to alter mood. They do this via several means. Firstly, oils are capable of cleaning the receptor sites in the brain that have been clogged with chlorine, petrochemicals, tobacco residues, etc. Once cleaned, the body can now bind the proper neurotransmitters and hormones in these sites, and the body is returned to a balanced, happier state. Secondly, the mere smell of an oil can promote a sense of well-being by triggering positive past memory in the amygdala of the brain. Oils can also be used to enhance performance by waking up areas of the brain, or to promote a sense of peace and inner calm by utilizing oils with more tranquilizing properties, you know. And there's oils that are, wow man, that you smell them and they're just, whew, you can't replicate that with no cologne, no fucking, I don't care what scent, fragrant, artificial thing you got. You know, like when you smell some good jasmine, some real jasmine, you know, jasmine is amazing. But you have other ones that smell amazing as well. You know, it's all about what works with you. It's not even about the smell really. When you smell these things, for some brothers, oh, this I can't smell that. That's off for me. Or another oil might be, yo, this is amazing. It's because these things are actually medicinal and they're working on your body. They're healing you. That means your body needs this oil. Right? It can change. Diffusing oils increases ozone and negative ions in the home and workplace, which inhibit bacteria growth. They also increase the body's ability to uptake oxygen. The simple act of diffusing an oil into the air can increase a person's immune function by up to 33%. Diffusing oils will destroy existing odors from mold, cigarettes, animals by fracturing the chemical chain and taking them out of the air. They will also remove dust out of the air. When diffused into the home or workplace, they can be the greatest air filtration and harmony boosting system in the world. Note, a university in Japan, right? Now this was like what do you call it? A study that they did. It says a university in Japan experimented with diffusing different oils in the office, and that shows you, the Eastern world, they're more, I won't say holistic, but it's a completely different vibe, pretty much. Rather than what you have in the Western world, right, where it's all about, the we call it the pharmaceuticals and all that different garbage. So anyway, when they diffused lemon, there were 54% fewer errors. With jasmine, there were 33% fewer errors, and with lavender, there were 20% fewer errors. When oils were diffused while studying and taking a test scores increased by as much as 50%, right? And that's something I know about lemon for sure. Lemon increases focus, memory, it wakens you up. It gives you a cognitive boost. Okay, cleaning house in the body. Negative emotions create acid in the body. Okay, and that's why a lot of Akim are messed up, man. Because we got different situations that the brothers went through, and it creates physical responses, right? And that's why at the end of the day we need Yahushai. He will wipe away all tears, right? But we have these natural aids that we can take rather than using different pills in witchcraft like these people use, pretty much. So anyway, it says negative emotions create acid in the body. Chemicals create acid in the body. Eating large amounts of denatured, processed, and cooked foods create acid in the body. Body is balanced and happy in an alkaline state. It says chemicals coat the cells, disrupt DNA by destroying telomeres, changes the spin of the DNA molecule, impairs mRNA. Petrochemicals will bind with hormones and make it impossible for hormones and neuropeptides to bind in proper receptor sites. This will affect mood. Trauma memories disrupt DNA and destroy telomeres. Acid conditions hold negative memory in place, and trauma will continue to be programmed through the ligands which encode the cell. See? So look, sesquiterpene high oils, frankincense, king of oils, thought to cure everything from gout to arthritis. Myrrh. So now you're seeing why the Lord had us, or had a lot of the incense used was myrrh and frankincense mainly. Right? The frankincense carries that same energy. You're burning it, it's a sense. It's an incense. The essential oil is of course stronger, especially if you get that Boswellia sacra, right? That sacred frankincense, which is not cheap. But you smell that, man, your whole vibe changes. But same thing when you burn the right incense. You have different grades of the incense as well. I just recently this year got my hands on some of the best frankincense, right? And it's actually green, right? And that shit smells like when you burn it, it smells like candy at first, and then you have that earthy, incense smell, right? I was shocked. So these are powerful immune oils because of their ability to carry larger amounts of oxygen. Anti-everything. Excellent for deprogramming DNA and correcting DNA spin and repairing telomeres. Right, you have hot oils like cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, thyme. Right, these are high in or phenylpropanols, therefore excellent oils for cleansing cells, help to clear receptor sites in cells, making way clear to receive intended and needed neurotransmitters and hormones. Excellent immune oil. Also, Dr. Jean C. Lapras said, I have not found a bacteria or virus that can live in the presence of cinnamon oil or oregano. Right? So let me finish off here. Now this is just article you can read from avivclinics.com. How to increase your blood oxygen levels, 21 actionable tips. I'm just going to go to a diagram to show you more information about oxygenation. Now this is what they use. This is a hyperbaric chamber. But pretty much they pump your body with oxygen, and it improves brain connectivity and function, strengthens executive function, improves focus, attention, and memory, increases information processing speed, enhances emotional regulation and control of emotions, elevates mood. So all these things we just referred to in essential oils as well. So everything that I'm reading here, essential oils can help you. You know, incense can help you as well. Right? That's why that incense man, they were priests in the ancient world. Right? Their whole job was to make sure that incense, when it went out, you restocked that and made sure it kept burning, because that created a vibration, man. The body, it enhances physical performance and balance, increases energy and stamina, improves sleep quality. All right, reduces swelling to relieve pain and discomfort, triggers improvement in sexual performance in men and cells, strengthens the immune system, mobilizes stem cells and encourages them to multiply, which is what people get stem cell therapy. You know, all kinds of Dr. Frankenstein, you know, Dr. Monroe. But you have natural means, right? Before we read that oxygenation helps tissue regeneration, so this is another way. It mobilizes stem cells, so it creates new tissue. All right. Lengthens telomeres to rewind cells' biological clock. So, which is what? Anti-aging. Right? Combats age-related decline, reinvigorates cellular energy production. So this is all what oxygenation, high levels of oxygenation can do. You know? So, you know, brothers can look more into essential oils. Don't be scared, right? Use these things. You know, we need all the natural help we can need, you know, outside of the foundation rock of believing and praying to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You know, the Lord created the medicines out of the earth. Alright, so anyway, Kahalalyan by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rachakodash. Shalom to the elect.